Okay, so today I'm going to be looking at the SLO100 amp model in the Fender Tonemaster Pro. It was always one of my favorite amp models when I've used other plugins in the past, such as Amplitude, etc. So I thought it was worth actually giving this a bit more airtime and digging in a little bit deeper. So the amp model is called SLO100 Overdrive, and it has a matching cab, and that is a 4x12 Solo G12. I've set it up with two cabs here using instrument parallel 1 as my signal path type. I've got it blended 50% on each of the levels, so you get an equal amount of signal coming from both cabs. Now, I've got three scenes set up. I've got SM57s, SM57 MD421, and SM57 R121. So as the scene name suggests, this is a pair of SM57s. I have one set on the cap edge at 1 inch, 80 Hz low cut, 5.5 kHz high cut. The second is set 1 inch off the cone and off axis. Also has a low cut of 80 Hz and a high cut of 5.5 kHz. I'm running this into a large room reverb. You can see the settings I have here. And for now, I've got the other effects turned off. Oh, and here are the amp settings. I've got the gain halfway, master at 55%, middle at 35%, presence at 65%. I've also got the depth at 58%. Okay, here's how it sounds. Now the second scene has the SM57 1 inch off the cap edge again, but now it has an MD421 also 1 inch off the cap edge. And this is how that one sounds. And the final scene has the SM57 again in the same position, 1 inch off the cap edge, and an R121 ribbon mic 2 inches off the cap. All right, I've just pushed the gain up a little bit. That does make it a little bit fizzy, so you might also want to add the graphic EQ in and maybe just to do a little bit of tone shaping here. So if we were to maybe just drop some of the 2K, 4K, 1K, just to take some of that, and we'll drop the 16K and the 31K completely. Actually 62 can go as well, and let's just, maybe not 62. Let's push that back up halfway. That's obviously up to you. If you want to do some extra tone shaping, then this is a great option, or one of the other EQs. Another thing I've added here is the digital delay. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt, but I just want to mention that my new 80s rock preset pack for the Tonemaster Pro is now available to purchase from johnsguitargarage.store. It includes 8 presets with multiple scenes covering various rock bands from the period. So if you're looking for some new tones or some inspiration for your own presets, or you just want to help support the channel, head over to the link in the description. Thanks guys, now back to the video. And also the teardrop wah. And that's hooked up to my expression pedal, which you can see in expression assign, teardrop wah. It has the toe down switchless bypass engaged. So whenever the toe is down, it switches off after a short delay. At the moment I've got normal taper and I've got everything else set as default. And that means I can now do this. So now to show you how that sounds with the SM57 MD421 combo. And now with the R121. Okay, now I want to move on and show you the SLO using the same settings as I had before, but using a pair of 4x12 British Greenback cabs instead. I've got the same kind of setup where I have SM57s, an SM57 and an MD421, and an R121 and the SM57. So I have the second SM57 set on the cone, off axis, 90 Hertz, 5 kilohertz cut on these because I am led to believe that the Greenbacks only have a 5 kilohertz high cut anyway. Second SM57 is in the same position, 1 inch off the cap edge, and the same 5 kilohertz cut. So now with the MD421. And finally with the R121. I hope you enjoyed this overview of the SLO100 model in the Tonemaster Pro. This particular model doesn't have the lower gain and crunch options that you get with an SLO100. It's only for the high gain sounds. So you can't get that Clapton sound or the Gary Moore sound very easily, but you can get great Van Halen, Whitesnake, Satriani kind of overdrive tones. Eddie Van Halen famously used the SLO100 before he developed the 5150 amp, and that was based off his favorite SLO100. If you enjoyed this video, let me know if there's another amp in the Fender Tonemaster Pro that you'd also like me to feature. See you in the next video.